ask. No, I'll make a statement. Gendo did nothing wrong.
Okay. Well, no, I agree with you. Gendo did nothing wrong.
Precisely, he did
Gendo was
nothing
probably
wrong.
the hero.
Gendo is the greatest father ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest anime dad.
Well, I just started recording as Sweet started that statement, so that's really fucking bizarre on the context.
I want to go back to my previous question, Swede.
Hmm.
Is there a version of the NHS in Sweden?
NHS?
The NHS National Health Service, basically, they're, socialised healthcare and that's just covered by taxes.
Yes.
There we go. No privatised medicine. Or some. Can you get on Boofer?
But I don't, no wait, NHS, is it privatized or is
No,
it...
it's a government service. It's entirely funded by tax.
Okay, yeah.
What a fucking interesting start to a tabletop session.
Well, we did do taxes last time, so...
Oh yeah.
We should play a game
Taxation.
where we're all in a building as admin.
Wait a minute.
In
Taxes?
the 40k universe, just listing
guys,
off dead soldiers.
We're doing taxes, and we're gonna meet with other leaders from other regions. Oh my god, we're fucking turning into Star Wars prequels.
Oh fuck.
Into what?
It's happening.
Star Wars prequel, we're turning it into them.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking George
Council
Lucas had a
meetings.
bigger effect on us than we thought.
It started out as a big violent brawl, and now it's all getting civilized and clean and sterile.
we just need Jack to say, I hate sand.
Next
Right.
thing we know.
Kane shot first.
Next thing
Several
we'll know
times.
is that next
Hang on.
thing is said is gonna become the fucking Palpatine, not Palpatine, the
Anakin.
no, not Anakin.
What are you thinking of? Who are you thinking of?
What was his title?
Darth Vader?
No, not Darth
The
Vader.
Emperor.
Yes. What
The
was it?
Emperor.
What was Chancellor? Next thing you know, said it's the Chancellor. Then his army of Sith destroys the MSF order.
You know, Jack is the fucking master of trade, so he just has to block trade routes, and then it gets cracking.
Yeah, yeah. And then he also has
And
to
then
act
Zed-
like a
And then Zed
like an
execution
offensive
was-
stereotype.
I can be an offensive stereotype.
You are one.
I know.
I
Yeah.
almost am an offensive stereotype.
Actually,
It's like,
we should
eat
no.
much nothing but chicken.
We should split off from the Republic and form the CIS.
We
I'm
should
an Irish
be.
person who hates potatoes. I defy
We
convention.
should be a diplomatic race.
And by diplomatic, we mean gut their fucking guts out.
Good God, why did Zed turn bloodthirsty?
Zed's just sitting in the corner. Where is Zed
Good,
anyway?
I want to
How
kill.
about patriotic? Or no,
The
It makes
Patriots.
sense. And Ricky Henry can be our Boba Fett.
That's kind of true. He doesn't have a jetpack, though.
We can find him a jetpack.
well, yeah, if he's related to.
You're already
Say,
surrounded by clones.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's
God,
true.
we are.
it all makes sense. Man, Manfred and George are clones of each other. They're clone troopers.
Anyway,
God, the amount of stolen fucking images I've used for thumbnails. I don't even know who that Jeff guy is.
oh, I actually have some that I'm going to be using for my game when I get back to it.
Why is there a dead guy in the kitchen?
That's the robot.
Why is there a robot in the kitchen?
Alright, fuck, 'cause it's been a few weeks. So, that robot was a member of the Remnants who came to basically threaten Kane. And he got shot in the face for his troubles, and you guys found out he's a robot with a tracking chip inside of him.
Just keeping an eye.
Said just pokes
And-
in like, Jeff,
Oh, right, I remember that happening.
Jeff, when are you gonna throw out this robot?
Well, you see, Jack took the parts to do some stuff with. This is just, like, it's just kind of a shell of the torso with nothing inside it.
Yes.
What the fuck, Jack? Manfred is the head of science.
Yeah,
Come
but Manfred didn't rig up a gun turret to a Humvee.
I'm doing business science, Manfred says as he makes blueprints for his next Call Crusader in
Jeff,
Damn it.
pirated version of Adobe Premiere.
Jeff just kind of leans across the bar to Zed and says, you know, you call him the Master of Science, but he's just made a cardboard box. Not even that, he just repurposed a cardboard box.
Have you not seen the efficiency, how effective the Cardboard Crusader is?
No.
It's very effective.
I doubt it. It's a cardboard box. He like pulls up another cardboard box. I've got several here.
Ah, perfect! Material! Manfred! Look, Jeff has material for you! Excellent.
I mean, I only have one cardboard box, Jeff says as he kicks a lever, a fucking hatch opens and all the rest of his cardboard boxes falls into the basement.
Oh.
I'm just actually picturing Manfred as a mute and Stead's just making all new conversations.
He is.
I think that's the way it's probably been this whole time for fucking George as well.
No, George can talk. Manfred is just a very quiet person, otherwise. He just does the stuff that tells him to do.
He moves his lips sometimes to make it look like he's talking.
He mostly nods and looks at you.
So Stead is dubbing over. Oh, like it.
So, as for what's going on in this session, well, it's been a week. The meeting with the leader of First Light is today, and
We need to get fancy suits.
get ready to go to the nice dinner that they're
I like to
hosting
imagine
in the
that
middle of the
Jack.
street.
Jack goes exactly the same as he just puts a bow tie on. It's
I
no
just
a clip-on tie.
I just realised they're called the First Light. This.
Oh,
Let me
is
see
that
actually,
in
because there's been a
reference?
couple.
So,
New light. Sorry,
Oh,
for
New
some
Light,
reason
okay.
I was thinking of fucking
yeah,
Infamous.
I was about to say. I was about to say, like, is it going to turn to Infamous?
Oh,
Not quite yet. We're not gonna be. You're not gonna be fighting
Yes!
someone shooting neon.
yes!
Oh.
Damn it, it's not.
Not yet. It might happen.
Because I've been playing that.
Oh, very good.
Only a bit of it though, but I'm getting there. I'm in between projects.
Very good.
Which Infamous are you playing?
I only picked up the first one.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good. They're all good. Anyway.
Being a hero is optional.
But it is canon.
Okay.
Despite the game being called Infamous.
Like that's the worst part. They did basically outright admit fucking good endings were canon in all cases.
Why
Like
couldn't
hell.
they have done? Why? I know it would have been more work, but since it's on the same console, you could have just searched your profile at Mass Effect.
That's the
Yeah,
thing
but
though. You
second-
can import a bad ending into Infamous 2.
yeah, that's what I
The
did.
canonicity of it.
Yeah, wait, it wouldn't work for Second Son.
Yeah, that's
I
where.
mean,
it
hell,
kind
for
of
Dragon
ends.
Age Inquisition, they had to do a freaking website to do your choices.
Yeah.
So, you guys can go to the meeting whenever you want, or you can say what your characters did over the week, any projects, any shady dealings.
Jack got to trading. We have actually that's a good point. You know our food? Figured that we've been growing a little bit, so I kind of wondered how much have we grown and whether or not Jack would have sold it. I had this idea before, but I
Well,
forgot to ask.
it's still like in the early days because they're renovating a whole area with scorched earth. So right now you're barely getting enough food for yourselves without Aaron's trade. It's going to be like a little while before you have enough that you can export it, as is the idea.
Well, that gets rid of my idea. I don't really think Jack's been doing much then. Procrastinating.
There is the job board, which I just updated before the session. Oh
Sure.
god, the formatting got fucked.
Yeah, it does that. That's the thing that I had with mine. It just, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, you enter it a specific way, you want it to be laid out this way, or because it's easier, and then it gets like, for some reason, sometimes it just gets rid of all the paragraphs and some of the spaces between.
It's fine for me.
Well,
Yeah, it looks fine here. I just
Yeah,
opened
like,
it, it's fine.
no, I mean, you're
Oh.
seeing it now. I mean, I'm saying sometimes with mine, it would do that, and I don't know why. Yeah,
So, counts like Jeff from behind the bar kind of takes it out, hands it over to Kane, or kind of hands it around basically. So here's what's been going on this week.
Spark.
Thanks for
Wait.
the Foley.
Wait, I'm just gonna point this out. As said gets it to him, and then when he's done reading, he hands it over to Caius with a shitting grin.
And Caius punches Zed in the face.
Street cleaners. Largo Foster. He has a last name.
Espionage.
Yeah, Largo has a last name, and it's Foster.
Oh, okay.
I was looking through old notes. I was like, oh, his name is Largo Foster. I named him that. Well, at first he was Larry.
Hey, Largo, what's your name? Largo.
Okay.
Yes, Largo.
Just
He
said
got rid of the
having
Foster part. He didn't want to shill.
No, I think that's just said having another moment with himself again.
So
Zed's talking to himself.
Please
Zed
send
is
help.
perfectly sane. It's you who's insane.
He's just talking to a wall when he's saying this.
No, it's a picture.
There's a picture of Zed himself, and he's arguing with his picture. I don't know why, but he just...
Yes, that's something Zed did this weekend.
Wait,
He got a picture of himself and he hanged it in Jeff's bar.
Diego's dojo, new practice dummy needed.
Yeah, last week there was a notice saying practice dummy needed, but well, now a new practice dummy is needed. Previous applicant unable to continue.
Street cleaning. What's this?
Yeah, and Caius actually decided to take on that job.
Oh wait, did you decide to go for the practice dummy job?
Yeah, I think I might not have. I was going to have, like, written something in the 420 chat, but I think I might have forgotten to.
So the glass cannon wants to go for the new practice dummy rather than Jack.
I mean, check out all of them because you get paid less, but there's also sparring partner where you get punched in the face slightly less,
No, because I get to punch people.
but for less pay.
I get to punch people.
Everyone likes to punch people.
Hey, Kane, did you
Yeah.
know there are, in fact, 2 districts named after me?
Yeah. It's only because you
Yeah.
won the raffle.
Oh.
You only won at short straws. I bet you rigged them, didn't you?
I'm gonna make it easier
No!
and say
No!
Jack didn't really do anything unique or important.
No, Kane, says that, so he tries to hide his cheating raffle stick.
Any
Jeff-
of you guys are free to do your stuff.
Jeff.
I'll go last. So
Okay. Jeff just kind of like takes a rag from his shoulder, starts like wiping a glass, and says, "You know, this area was going to be named after me when fucking Choker was in charge." Wink, wink.
Who was saying that?
Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Don't
The
be
Jeff zone.
typical, Jeff. Why would we name our part of a town after someone?
I have no idea, Zed. I simply don't have any idea.
Yeah, strange, isn't it?
Especially a shit-eating thief like you.
What was that?
Nothing. Say, you paying your tab today?
What tab?
The tab?
That's I don't think Zed's actually opened the tab. He keeps saying to put it on Kane's tab.
That's true. Alright, Kane, you owe me... Let me see here.
Advanced maths.
Yeah, he just pulls up a calculator. What is the price of 8 banana daiquiris? It's also Zed's favourite drink. Or so I'm guessing from the sheer volume ordered.
Eight
Now-
banana daiquiris.
Now, I will admit, banana is a pretty good fruit.
I don't even know
They're
how we get it in this day and age.
they're $4.95 per.
Well, let's round up here.
oh, God damn it.
And it goes on and on.
You know, Kane, maybe we should name this part of town after Jeff.
That might be a good idea.
Considering
Jeffing will?
It's called Mother Base right now.
Yeah.
Or maybe if we get another district, we can name it after you.
I think we should name it after locations from Earthbound.
So
This will be
Bonnet,
Eagle Land.
Tucson, Freed, Forsyth.
Yes.
Oh, crikey.
So it won't be hilarious that they're all named after numbers.
So, like, if any of you do want to do anything, then go ahead. If you want to,
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead with the practice dummy thing, we can go to that.
Let's
Yeah,
do
you can
character
do
fluff.
that so I can think of it.
Yeah. If it's alright, I'll do my character fluff very quickly because I see
Yeah.
the statistician needed.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Oh, is it like a census?
Yeah, someone decided to throw together a census.
Okay, cool. Then
Like-
Kane's gonna go for that.
Alright, he's kind of, you kind of check it out, get a bit more details on it, and it tells you to go to this old, well, all the buildings are old, but it tells you to go to an office building that's somewhere, like, just a few blocks away from where the bar is.
It's convenient how everything is quite close to the bar. But yeah.
It's not exactly a large area. I mean, I keep the measurements of this city fucking abstract for my own benefit. It's not exactly
Yeah.
3.7 feet across, but you know.
Okay. So yeah, I go along to it and I'm knocking on the door and just kind of like, hello. I'm just poking my head in.
A guy, he's kind of like short guy, you know, dressed up like an office worker in this day and age, glasses, balding, opens the door and he's kind of like taken aback, like, Kane?
Yeah, that's me. I saw a job hiring.
Right. Have you got anyone who's going to do it then?
Yeah, me.
Right, come on in. Well, he just kind of walks in and he says, I heard Jack does, like, small jobs outside of MSF, but alright.
Yeah. I always fancied training my mathematics skills.
Well, this is going to be the place to do it. I've got a few other people running about, but we're all going to get paid quite a bit when the census is done. I will admit it's not just for personal entertainment.
Well, it's really handy for me anyway.
You'll
Of
get a
course.
copy of the census if you do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Excellent. So where do we start?
Well, it's two sorts. You can either go around, taking notes of everyone, or find a number of houses that can be lived in, compile and find out at the end.
I'll do the houses for now. Oh, so
Wait, is he a So is he going to get a job as a Fuck, what's the name?
Statistician.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. A rather boring job. But
Yeah, I just added it in because I thought this is so boring that someone will definitely pick it.
and Kane just like after one day comes back and is like, my boss has been nagging me. Nagging me, I need a drink.
Jeff just kind of
Yeah.
thinks, but isn't he self-employed?
Oh god, I hate my boss. He always goes around with like dual shotguns and rifles. He's always shooting people in the face. I mean, who the hell is he? Seriously.
Yeah, have you, like, my boss, that King guy, he's clearly insane. Just so
What do you say
know.
about me, you son of a bitch?
Oh, hello, Kane. Says as he looks in the day's paper.
So yeah, and if you want me to roll for the
Alright, this is an extended sort of thing.
yeah.
And basically, I'm not sure how to make this too challenging, but we're gonna do dramatic task.
Dramatic.
Dramatic paperwork!
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, this is
Dramatic
gonna
statistics.
be so bullshit, because I'm using Savage Worlds to do office work. This is the most painful use of a system designed for doing pulp ever. Alright. Fucking first thing, smarts
It's like
check,
working at
minus
the
2.
NHS.
Smarts check -2. My smarts is.
Oh wait, actually draw a card first.
Oh,
It's not, is that clubs?
No, it's just spades.
That's the
Spades.
spades, right, yeah. Just -2 then.
alright, okay. My smart. It would be a D6 then. Well, actually, no, D8 -2. Let's do this right.
Oh
0.
god. Throw the wild dice.
All I can think of is Death Note music playing while it cuts the...
So,
No.
So, first off, you go, like, he gives you instructions for what neighborhoods to go to, who to ask, and you're doing it in Avenue Z, which is decidedly less built up.
Oh, I like the idea he gets lost.
Yeah, he gets lost in his own territory.
You're just like, wait a second. Where the hell am I?
Okay, just tell me if it's clubs, because you know I'm retarded. It's not clubs, though. Alright, another smarts check at -2. You try and recover, and you've been walking for an hour.
Club says 3 heads.
11.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, roll the wild as well to see if it can get better.
Okay.
Alright, fine. So 2 rounds, 2 successes.
Yay! So I go, I've been going the wrong goddamn way. So I go back and I'm just like running around,
You see,
like
like,
speed.
yeah, like
Speed
you
looking
see
at all
the
things.
burnt out art gallery, and that kind of helps you get your bearings and everything.
Yeah. Well, we should probably paint over that at some point.
That might help. Well, that's definitely not clubs.
Right.
Stones.
Alright, so, yep, another smarts check.
Ha!
Fuck.
Ooh.
Isn't that fucking 4 successes?
Yes.
Kane just like gets really into it.
You go fucking zen.
This is what I was born to do.
At first it was a bit slow, but you know, Kane started to get the hang of things.
So
He leveled up.
So 3 rounds, 6 successes. You've already won.
Let's carry on.
Let's carry on here. So you just basically it took you an hour after getting lost. In 30 minutes, you've catalogued not only the neighborhood that you were told to. You circle the area. You go down street by street. You mark it off. You draw a little map. You mark off houses. Mark off lived-in houses. You also throw in a bit of the census on people living there, and you come to the conclusion that Avenue Z has 967 livable houses. To the letter.
900? Wow.
967. Most of
So
them are
many
burnt.
houses-
It would be much more, but like more than half of them are burnt out husks that
Yeah.
are in rebuilding.
Is that our fault?
No, that's more.
Right.
That's more
More.
Grellock's fault.
More Grellock, Garrett, Choker, everyone.
Yeah.
Said you just realized with all this information.
Alright, so I'm continuing this, but tell me, because you've already won,
Yeah.
what else do you do?
Basically, I start looking at the irrigation systems. Also, what else would be useful?
the aqueduct that's running over
Yeah,
the place.
the aqueducts and sewage systems to find out if anyone's living down there, like any homeless people or whatever, like stray populace.
Alright, yeah.
I'm-
Roll smarts.
Right?
Mine's 2 still.
Oh, do you want to do the
yeah.
card?
Yeah, of course, gotta drag the card up. Well,
Yep.
still
I
not
used to-
clubs.
I still imagine Kane pokes down in one of the manholes, and then a dude sits there like, "Get out of me house!"
You succeed. But your
Yeah.
zen slows down a bit, and now you're also digging your way into the more shady, out-of-the-way places. If there's anything to take away from this, you're actually starting to learn Avenue Z like the back of your hand.
Yeah. I know everything now. Okay, one more card.
One more card. And...
Ha!
King of Hearts. How fucking perfect. That it ends on the King of Hearts. Roll smarts. Oh, don't get another one. No, it's fine. You don't cataclysmically fuck up at the end.
like all the paperwork just flies into the water or something. No.
But yeah, like while he kind of offhandedly told you it will be an all-day thing. You'll probably be out till like 7 at night, and it's like 11 in the morning now. You turn up at 2 with the completed paperwork, maps, evidence to back you up. He just kind of looks at it and goes, "You're the god of paperwork."
Bow before me, bitch.
He does.
Our Lord Kaiden would be so proud.
Just gone. What?
He says, "Well, I thought I'd need to take a week, but it's compiled so beautifully. The formatting is right. You've used 1.5 spacing. 12-sized font. It's not
Wait,
Times New Roman.
But he wrote
He wrote it.
He wrote it size 12 font and Times New Roman. That's pretty impressive.
You hear the sound of wood breaking as he pulls a cabinet out from his desk so hard that the door breaks off. He pulls up 1,500, more than you were expecting, puts it down on the table and says, "Thank you. I was losing my passion for office work, but you've brought light back into this. The world needs statisticians, Kane."
Don't worry, you'll always need men like us. And I give him a hug.
What game is this?
This is Savage Worlds.
Apparently Centrals.
The most hot-blooded game of statisticians ever. Oh my god, that went better than I expected. So yeah, I've got to put that money into the gang funds. Keep us going.
1,500 in the gang funds.
Yes.
And now.
I see.
And I've just been looking at the roll.
Oh god, I just had an idea. So basically, after Kane leaves, it said actually what's in with the paper. He was like, 1,100 bucks. That's easy money. He did, of course, actually do the work. He just took a piece of paper and scribbled stuff. He's good. He walks down and he walks up to him. He's like, "Sup? I'm here for the work. I did it already. This is what it says."
What?
Roll persuasion at a -2. And that should be more, but I'm fucking nice.
Yeah, that's... Wait, hold
If
on.
you get another one,
Oh, Snake Eyes.
I wasn't expecting it to
He's
work.
Snake Eyes.
alright.
Oh yeah,
I
yes,
think you should Benny
that's
that.
insult.
No,
The
you
font
can't
is-
Benny out of Snake Eyes.
No.
Oh yeah, shit.
To add to insult, the font is Comic Sans. It's
Well, you've just made it even worse!
Oh.
randomly fucking capital letters everywhere. A
He,
couple letters.
he
this
reaches
stuff.
beneath the desk. He's like, "I've got your payment right here, sir." He whips out a katana,
Oh,
jumps across the table. "Are you insulting me?
I just want the money.
What is a half person?"
A person who lost his legs.
Like me?
Watching accident.
What the fuck?
He lost his leg.
How did you know?
He pulls up his pant legs and reveals that he doesn't actually have legs.
Where place does this game went to?
Said just.
Wait, if he doesn't have legs, how's he wearing trousers?
Said just.
They're what's the word? I've actually forgot. Prosthetics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Said just slowly backs out like. Okay,
No, you Snake Eyes. He doesn't say that. I say that. He charges at you with the katana.
Ah!
Well,
Oh,
you get
God.
another card. Well,
Joker.
he gets a 10. You got a Joker. How do you react?
What do you think Sid does? He runs away.
Alright, roll agility. With the Joker bonus.
Let's see. Let's yeah, we get them right. +4 then, yeah.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to make some quick money.
Kay just like seeing from outside goes, well, that's how sad.
Well, he, alright, yeah, you run away and he rolled a 1. He trips over. The prosthetic comes off. You just hear as you run out the door, "Get back here, you cur!"
Jesus Christ, office people are nuts.
I think we have a new character who should come back.
The
That reminds
statistician.
me of a game I was playing. What was it? We called it something ridiculous or something someone said. I'm trying to remember what we called it.
So,
of course.
anyone else?
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Well, the Kai's got to do something. What's you want to do?
Nice.
Uh,
You're gonna be a training dummy?
I guess, yeah.
Alright, let's do this. So you walk into the dojo, it's full of people who you could pretty much thrash in an instant. But they know who you are and they respect you pretty much, but the guy walks up, guy running the dojo, about roughly your height, pretty big dude. Kinda just says, so, bloody hell, you're Caius, right?
Yep.
So, what you here for? You want a session? You here to teach people some stuff?
Yes. Well, I saw the job posting and I could potentially teach someone something.
So, you here to sparring partner or training dummy? We had a guy who was doing the training dummy last week, but he's not here now.
He imploded.
I'll just go for the sparring partner position.
Alright then. Just sit back a bit, class will be in session shortly. And, alright, so, dramatic task time.
I just started picturing Yakuza 4's training.
Oh god.
That's not a club, so, first off...
Hey, as long as I don't get shot at, it'll be fine.
Yeah, this is, you know, fisticuffs and occasionally, like, wooden sticks and such. So, first thing he does is he just, like, sends one person against you. Roll fighting.
Jack!
Just bust through the wall. I will be your partner!
God.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Hey.
1 round, 1 success. So, with a 5, you're cutting it a little bit close, but but you manage to block a few blows. He does tell you like not to punch students in the face just yet. Just make sure, just try and like make it really difficult for them to land a hit on you. And there's a few grazes. Next time he brings up one of his more senior students, he goes to shake your hand.
I break his
No.
face.
But when you go to shake it, he quickly pulls his hand back and says, "Alright, I'm pretty sure I can take this one."
His hand smells of fish.
Roll fighting.
Oh, jeez.
I've also been terrible the past week.
Sometimes it's bad luck. 2-2. Again, his arrogance doesn't really do much for him when he actually gets in the ring with you and receives 3 punches to the face. And lands 0 hits on you. He goes outside, you know, licks his wounds for a bit and then demands a rematch.
I am bleeding, therefore I am a victor.
How are you going to fight him? Like, I'll open this up a bit.
Well, like, well, what do you mean?
Like, are you gonna, like, just try and brute force him, or are you just gonna, like, dodge all of his punches, or you're gonna try and just...
He's gonna try and be a bit more finesse, like,
Okay, so
like not necessarily like going all out, just basically not getting hit or
Alright.
attempting to.
Go for agility, then.
Oh, it's a D10 as well. Okay.
Alright, 3 runs for his... So, yeah, you pretty much just start dancing around his attacks, and he's continually getting more and more aggravated that he can't land a single hit on you. And eventually the trainer breaks it up, pretty much scolds his student for being a dick.
Yes.
And then he comes up to you and says, look, could be a bit interesting here, but we got a few people who are fans of yours, so thinking 2-on-1. Would you be alright with that?
Yeah, sure. Bring it on.
Right. Hearts, yep. Again, do you, like, pick a skill to go with.
A skill to go with?
Yeah, like, whenever I open up like with you on when you're doing bouncing, like, do you want to use strength or intimidation or like?
Penis size.
Genocide.
The genocide
Playing
skill isn't
Fatal.
in this game just yet.
Okay.
And go
What
for
about-
playing Fatal.
Oh.
Wait, no, that's it. I quit.
I'd say just agility.
All right, go for it. Actually, did I give you guys all your bennies? Mostly in order.
Oh,
How many successes is that?
4,
Let's
8,
see.
12.
Alright, 10.
Alright, so
Actually, no, that's 8.
that's 8 successes.
Okay, I was off.
Because 5 times 4 is 20, 24, 6, 28, 7.
Yes.
So, do you want to describe what happens as like 2 people just like run in and try and... Is this just some wire foo shit? It's like your
Well-
dancing hits.
Well, have you seen an average Dragon Ball Z fight?
And I know enough of one.
Because it basically turns into that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like go over this now and we'll go to the final round in a second. But basically, they can't land any hits on you, and aside from anything else, he starts sending more students in. He just kind of like every like minute he ramps it up with one more student.
It
By-
turns to basically like a Hong Kong Kung Fu movie.
Yeah. By
Yes.
the end of it, you're dodging 8 of his students at once, and just basically tiring them out.
Where just more people just like come in from off screen and you just dodge out.
Some people run in from off the streets. Jack busts through the window.
No, Jack comes in to team up with him. It's another back-to-back moment. He's like, Jack saw the blood loss, so he's like, I must join in.
and then suddenly the office worker jumps in as well for some reason.
Fuck! Who the hell was this guy?
He's really intense. The guy who's running dojo says, "My finest student," when he sees the office worker bust in.
I think we found our new greatest character.
And then Sundowner. I'm fucking invincible!
Right.
He shouts as his body slams into the pile.
As you're like dodging and dipping and diving everywhere, doing cartwheels and backflips over everyone and shit, the guy running the dojo eventually just yells, "Stop!"
Have
Everyone-
a time.
And then
No, that was
characters out of
that
nowhere
was
does an
Kane
empty one.
outside. How does everyone get in these scenes? How does everything become an ensemble piece? Like everyone clears the way as the guy running a dojo walks up and says, "I want the final fight.
This is destiny.
None of my students can touch you. I must show them that it's not all for naught."
Shit.
Right.
Uh,
There we go.
He strikes a fighting pose. Roll. Agility, fighting, whatever you want,
well, my agility and fighting are the same, so
Oh, okay.
it doesn't matter.
I guess. But still, it's a success. It ends on 10 successes. Oh wait, was that only the third? No, that was the 4th round. That one was the final and 5th. And yeah, you base with like a 5. That's just a moderate success. Oh, okay. Should we do the meeting next, or unless Goff, you want to do something?
I didn't really. I had that trading thing in mind, but I forgot about the time gap, so there would be no food that was grown. So not really anything I can do for Jay. I'm gonna wait,
All right.
and we'll just go
It's
on.
like when you go to supervise the farm, Andrea Wilkinson, who's in charge of agriculture right now, just pretty much points out that without Aaron's trade, we're not going to starve, but it's going to be a little while before we've got enough food that we can afford to sell it.
We'll eat the dirt.
You know, for a few weeks we were doing that.
Oh.
It wasn't pleasant.
That wasn't in character.
What I said was.
Oh, okay.
I somehow said this an out of character moment. I thought I'd react on it. She says in character.
It gets really confusing at times.
Anyway.
Carl just went for 1 sec. And yeah, let's just see. I was gonna say that for every success he got over, I'd give him another jump over the pay, and he did 10 more. He did 5 more successes than I needed, so I'm gonna give him fucking 600.
Yes.
So basically, yeah. Basically, I've entirely forgotten everything.
Caius got nanomachines, son.
Yeah, he didn't need them beforehand.
Oh gosh.
Like always, it's a bit swingy.
Sorry, I'm back.
Swings
No
and
problem.
roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts.
So, with a moderate success, he does actually, graze you, land 1 solid hit, but in the end he is defeated. He throws all of his weight into a punch, and it's really wide and open, and you just smash his face in.
Then Caius takes over the dojo.
That's how dojos work in this city. You work your way to the top, and if one man defeats you, they earn the dojo. But yeah, you get paid 600.
I just bow to him as I'm leaving.
He doesn't seem to be too sour about the loss.
I know a worthy opponent when I see one.
Well, you did just wreck and deck his whole dojo, and several people from off the street.
And then he comes back as a super boss.
It's like everything.
He comes back with Sundowner's suit, the shields.
So, yeah.
Yes.
How the fuck do you even pronounce that?
That's what I'm thinking.
Jephthah Zedekiah?
It's like a character from my game.
How the fuck do I say that?
How about
Can't we just call him Steve?
I was gonna say, which Steve?
Can we just call him Zed?
Oh yeah.
He said a Kaya.
Zedekiah works.
Yeah, okay.
That's easier to say than the rest of the first name. Zedekiah.
This is awful, said his original original character.
Do not steal.
His original.
Do not steal his name.
God.
Well, I had an idea what to do, but
If
we might just want to get on with the actual thing.
We could, if there's still time afterwards, you can do it. But
No, it was relating to jobs because I had an idea that. So, yeah, one of our dudes wanted weapons, yeah, and one of the jobs was gathering the Wasteland Warrior territory. What said just go there and steal some weapons? Get buckaroos.
Now that's definitely doable. Wait, he's saying this to Jeff.
No, no, I'm saying this out of character.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Good. That's
Said just
doable.
says like, yeah, weapons, but I can also steal other things while I'm at there, and I can still get $50. How's my football thing going, by the way?
I buffed it. We talked about this before the session. Before it was only making $10 a week. Now it's making 50 money a week.
Perfect. I get 50 into my reservoir. I mean, I could divert this to the gang fund, but
It already is being diverted to the gang fund.
wait, what?
Like, you're free to take out of the gang fund.
How much does Sid see of this money?
Well, none until he takes it out of the gang fund.
Sid is like,
In
damn.
fact, just because the gang is still losing money, just less than before.
Well, that's the gang's problem, isn't it?
But you are part of the gang.
Well, yeah, but I'm not the financial.
Wait a second. God.
Who the
Yes.
fuck is
Nah,
the
but then we
financial
can
guy?
get. Hey, actually, how would that take long? Try to steal stuff while I take that shitty job, or do you guys want to get on with the meeting?
I do want to see the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go for a meeting. then.
Alright, there'll still be time afterwards if we're all up for it.
Yeah.
So-
Besides, the scene-
Besides from that incident Zed did, he basically just sat in Jeff's bar every day during the week.
see you in
doing
here every
nothing.
day, Zed.
Yep.
You ever gonna actually pay for anything soon?
Nope.
Alright.
Put it on Kane's tab.
Ken doesn't have a tab.
Well, he has one now.
I guess he does. So, Kane, he says while
Yeah.
still looking at Zed,
Yeah.
how much do you think you owe me?
About 25,000, give or take.
No, he's actually saying this to Zed. He's just referring to him as Kane.
Oh.
And
Money.
this is where it said tries to impersonate Kane.
No. I don't know. 25,000. I don't know. I'm Kane. I'm gonna go to shoot some motherfucker. Yeah.
That was amazingly accurate.
It pretty much was. Every business meeting has ended with a shooting so far. Like,
If it
Not everyone.
well, not everyone, no, but it's kind of amazing that between shootouts and meetings, like, just in terms of each having a death, they're roughly equal. You're just as safe in a firefight with Kane as you are in a meeting with him.
Hey, Snake,
There you
are
go.
Twinkies a part of this universe?
No.
Oh.
Hostess died.
I thought Twinkies always survived.
Twinkies will survive your
There is a roughly similar product. I don't know the name of it because I haven't thought it up.
Twinkies.
Wankies.
Is it actually
Yeah,
made of
Wankies,
gruel?
that's it. The creamy filling is very different.
Oh.
Oh
Wanna eat it?
dear.
The potatoes are on the loose.
What?
Oh, I'm on a Swedes Tumblr.
Never mind.
So, yeah, so you guys want to do the meeting then?
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's do
so,
this.
like, you know, the day comes, Frank and Sasha come back to the bar and, like, right, it's time we head out. Yeah,
Of course. Wait. Let me find my nice looking, good looking hood.
You'll notice that Frank and Sasha have not exactly dressed for the occasion. They still look like they typically do. Except Sasha's got an entourage, well, a larger entourage of soldiers with her, and Frank has more skeletons.
Hey Frank.
Kane's got a priest. No, not really.
Hey Frank. You don't happen to have any magical books you can borrow? We can borrow?
I've got a few. I mean, Raising the Dead for one, as he becomes Australian.
Yeah, I think magical students could use that.
If This meeting goes well, I'll send a few your way.
Good, good. See, Kane, I fix stuff. What do you do? Organize neighborhoods?
So, look. This meeting, he said, bring as many soldiers as you like, so I'd recommend bringing some backup. I doubt it will mean much if things actually get hot, but...
As if we
can't be
need
seen as
backup.
weak.
As if we need backup, said... Yeah, said Jack.
Oh, right, yeah. Sure, mate. But to be on the safe side, I'd suggest at least a couple of people.
David, the bouncer at the bar, just kind of pipes up. I'm not sure if the fucking militia will go for it, but we'll be there to cover the entrance.
Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm. It sounds as well as it's gonna go.
Just see the fucking gang inventory quickly. You only have 15 troops still.
And we need to get the weapons for them.
I'm granted 8 troops. You've got 8 elite troops.
Hmm.
They are melee troops, but you can give them guns. You've got fucking loads of guns.
Oh yeah, they wanted guns, didn't the militia?
Why can't I open the gang inventory? It just pops up as a tab.
Double click it.
I did. It won't do it.
Did that open it up?
Do it again.
Oh.
Yeah, it just opens as like a little, like, I don't know, it's just a little tiny little tab.
I just double click on the word, like, gang it. I just click on the word, double click on it, and it opens up for me. I'm not sure why that is. You might have to exit and re-enter the room.
Yes.
But basically, it's like you've got 10 Spencer carbines, you've got fucking 3 AKs, 2 fucking Sharps Big 50s, 20 scrap pistols, 2 scrap shotguns, 10 rifles, 1 cardboard Crusader.
Ah, yes.
I'd say you've got an M2 Browning, but you kind of stuck that on the roof of a car.
I need to train some Copper Crusader pilots.
Pilots.
What? Sure.
The fucking cardboard Crusader militia.
It's an elite. It's gonna be an elite stealth unit.
Wait, you mean Jack's SUV?
Hey Jack, I should drive.
No, you can't drive, mate.
I'm learning. I've even driven motorcycles.
Jack just stares at him and is like, "You're not touching my van."
But I'm doing it right now. Says as he pokes the van.
I'm gonna snap his fingers off someday.
Damn, harsh.
Yep.
Harsh, but potentially necessary.
It might help.
Said does not deserve this abuse.
Says
The only place Zed is allowed to be on Jack's SUV is the turret, which is odd.
That's
Why
oddly
do you
trusting. But alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, do you take the SUV with you?
In a slight begrudgingness, but yes.
As for the troops, do you take?
I think Jack has just had a bond with it. It's something he's built, so he's a little unnerved to take it. He's also painted it red. Not painted
That's
it.
the thing, though. Like you've built this weapon, this vehicle, and now you don't want to use it because you're so proud of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if we'll need it or not. So, but sure.
Well,
If things go hairy
When would you not need a fucking SUV?
with a mounted machine gun.
Do you arm the troops you bring with you?
yeah, well,
We
I
disarm
assume-
them.
So, right, stand here, guys. Kaiser's going to chop your arms off.
We still have one Challenger fighter.
Yeah.
Let's take him along. Even though he
Nice.
shouldn't be a Challenger fighter anymore.
Do I still have the fucking Oh god, do I
It
still
says
have the
extra
Salinger?
troops here: 4 common gangers, 1 Salinger fighter, 1 brawler.
Oh, poor Salinger.
Right.
Are these like hired troops here? Because it says cheap troops.
Yeah.
Melee. Oh, okay.
And then, like, I just separated them based on, like, if you give them guns or not.
I think we should just. This is like.
Just go as is.
Yeah. We're arming them. Okay, alright, fuck it. Arming them. Give them. I think 2 of the. How many do we have, sorry?
You have 8.
8. 2 of them should have swords. Give 3 of them scrap rifles. And 1 of them a pineapple.
Wait, how many did you say? How many did you say you should have?
3 rifles.
3 scrap rifles. And 2
That's fine.
pineapples. You realize pineapples are grenades, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. So
Okay,
I thought
alright,
it was literal
not
pineapples.
not just the not just the pineapples, but light bashers.
that's just like D4 improvised weapons.
Oh, okay, no.
This is like
I like how
XCOM
I'm
shit now.
I like how I'm deciding this. You guys
Yeah.
can pitch in at any point.
You know.
Are you giving me a chance?
I think you got it.
Heavy bashers and 50.
We should just use that Ford Model T and give it to Jack and throw it at someone.
It says 20 heavy bashers here. What's that?
Those are D6 improvised weapons.
So they're not like a group of they have some. They could either have like a baseball bat or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, but you've got, I mean, like, I've grouped it so you've got first you got your bashers, which are just improvised weapons, then you've got your actual guns, then you've got your scrap rifles, then you've got just left.
I love how I'll make one with a rapier. Just make it give them like a little fancy sword.
Do you want to do that? You're just
Sure.
like handing shit out and like get to one guy here. I hope you can fence.
That might
Yes.
be the rapier I
Yes.
put in there, actually.
Could be handed
Yeah.
down from fucking Caius.
A Spencer carbine. I can't remember that.
I think that's the rifle that
Yeah, that's the
Ten was
rifle I
using for
use.
the longest time.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
We've got loads of those.
take back one of the scrap rifles, so we have 2, and give one of them a Spencer carbine. How much is that? Beyond.
Alright, so ignoring the guy, this is getting really weird now. Alright, 2 swords, 3 scrap rifles. Oh, sorry. 2 swords, 2 grenades, 1 rapier. So that's 5 people so far. 2 scrap rifles, 7 people, 1 Spencer carbine.
8.
That's about right.
Yeah.
2, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Wait, so we're just gonna have 2 people with 1 grenade each?
You should probably
Yeah,
give
well-
hang on. Do you want to give the guys with grenades another thing?
Yeah, that's what I was going through. I didn't want to give them. You know what? Give them 2 light bashers, so like improvised weapons. One's a plank of wood with a nail in it, and the other is the other's a ladle.
Dear God, he's got a ladle. We're going to die.
I think we're good.
The guy with the ladle gives you the dirtiest look you've ever seen.
You assigned Jack to do this.
I know, he just looks like you've either got a lot of faith in me, or you want me to fucking die.
He's like the deadliest warrior of the lot.
Let's go.
He begrudgingly marches out the door behind you.
Just like
Ladles.
they all get into a team pose, and like he's like holding his ladle like a complete badass.
Like, the guys were looking at the AK-47s as you just, like, looked over them and then went, nah, ladle.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Alright,
Wait,
so...
are they, okay, hang on. But if we're going by the SUV, are they all grouping up in my SUV?
Do you want them to all group up in the van or SUV?
The thing is, though, I imagine it could probably at least seat 6 people maybe 2 more on the back because it has a little you know, it has fuck, what's it called?
It has back, so it's got a gun turret and everything like that. So it's got
The turret's on the top of it.
yeah.
It's got a couple of like platforms on the back and footholds.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, right? You know, in Off the Record, and it has that
Yeah, it's
little
got.
back part. Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the little truck, the bed.
but we've got 8 others with us, so if that's
Well, a couple like Frank came in like in a truck, and Asher
Okay, well-
has a couple of convoys. So you can
Alright.
stick a couple of poor sods to sit in like a truck
Alright,
full
well,
of
give the-
skeletons.
we'll let the guy with the ladle come with us.
Okay, because he's having it rough so far. It's like,
Jack,
He gets to sit next to Zed.
Jack, sorry, Zed, give him a chance on the machine gun,
No, it's mine.
but it's my van.
Yeah, but you put me on a machine gun. It's mine now.
I will come up there, and so, God, I will.
Okay, eyes on the road.
They keep driving.
like
You're not-
Sasha's
Again.
You're not getting ice cream on the way back.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm looking over our finances here while we're driving. You do realize we're still in the red, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, yes, yeah, you just want to check.
Well, that might improve at some point.
Yeah.
So we're on our way there. We eventually arrive.
Yeah, like as you pull up at the northern gate in Frank's territory, Frank kind of like brings everyone to a stop, and he walks up to the side of it. He walks up to the side of the SUV and knocks on the window, like that.
Just thought that was necessary.
He just kind of like says, "Right now, the meeting isn't just right on the other side of the gate. On the other side, like if you look beyond the wall, you see like several high tower blocks, like really large flats." And he says, "It's several streets into the sector, so I'm not going to bring all my skeletons with me. Sasha's going to leave a few people behind to basically make sure that he doesn't cut us off in case this goes south.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure we have an escape route. So, just follow me. Keep your eyes out for any kind of, underhandedness."
You got it.
Right. I'm gonna go talk to the guy, get the gate open. Stick behind me. Oh,
Kane
roll
is going to roll persuasion.
perception.
Perception. Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
Like, please don't kill us.
That'd be good.
Is this like, are you rolling perception before you're in the gate, or are you like keeping an eye out as you go in?
Keeping an eye out as we go along.
All right.
Also,
Yeah.
isn't it notice, not perception?
Same difference,
yeah.
but it's called It's called notice.
Yeah, just force of habit. 3 plus 1 my wild. 10. Nice.
As you're driving, it seems so far to be mostly honourable, but in a few of the tower blocks, you do see a few curtains twitching, like people watching from, a few stories up.
From where Kane is, can you pick out anything about them, like whether they're just like scared civilians or whether they're actually like, military types?
Mostly scared civilians.
Okay. Right. That's something to keep an eye out for. Then there's most likely a sniper or two up in there somewhere.
When you actually see what he's brought to bear for this meeting,
He brought an actual bear.
as the map loaded.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Well,
I'll have
fuck
to-
me sideways.
I'll have to zoom.
That's a lot of people.
I'm just gonna say that the SUV is just like, just slightly back of where you guys are, and yeah, I still got the grid on because I had to arrange these people.
Well,
They brought a grid
Shit.
with them as well.
Yeah,
I
that's why
still
said the
like-
grid was on.
I still like how Frank still smiles.
He's taking it in stride. He's just dying on the inside.
His name's not.
He's
by the way.
probably making tons of dad jokes.
And you guys are all just jumbled up down there. Ray Corman is in a giant glass box with air holes cut in it, hoisted by 2 people.
What?
Dear God. Brat.
What?
Never mind.
You cut out. I think you said brat. I've no idea.
Yeah. Well, I said twat, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
That works too.
Where are our troops?
I haven't dropped them on the map.
Oh.
Hang on. I need to I'll just grab. These guys are all D8s, so where is this thing? I'll just give them these tokens for the moment. Oh, not a brawler with a pickaxe.
Oh, yes. Can I make another notice check to see what the other side have on them?
Yes.
Okay. Right. 4. I just roll my wild. 1.
You notice. Well, you don't really notice much useful of a 1, but you see this up here. In the window, you can see he's got a radio system set up.
Oh.
Can't you roll your wild?
I've already rolled my wild.
That was his wild.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's an unorganized mess of MSF elites.
Jesus Christ. Men,
Maybe
line up!
disable their
Defend the
names for
grid
this,
off.
because...
Defend the grid on to help you.
Yeah.
Said has to actually line up them. No. Cube formation? Jesus Christ, you're not even... Look at those! Follow the grid!
Yes, sir.
Why are they following Zed?
I'm the only
He
one.
shouted at them.
Jack, you don't... Jack! Line up!
Wait, yeah, the grid is on.
I turned the grid on just so formations.
It's
all
not me who
happen.
should line up, it's...
Caius! Jesus Christ! There we go.
Oh, great, now we know that Zed has OCD.
No. What he...
Corman is just looking at each of you and he says, he's got a kind of loudspeaker so he can actually be heard outside of that glass box. And as he starts talking, these guys carry him forward to here.
So just looks at it like, I'm saying some ridiculous fucking things.
They also pull him out of the glass dome.
But this is fucking ridiculous. Oh,
What the fuck is that? There it is. It's layer problems. There we go.
Dear
Yeah.
God, he moved the ground with it.
The entire
You-
ground is to follow him.
Couldn't you put it on, like, the token layer?
I did put it on the token layer. I thought I put it on the map layer. Is the thing.
What about, like, selecting all of them at once and then dragging them together?
They're not walking forward with him. They're staying back.
Okay.
He just walks forward and says, "So, Frank, Sasha, and the leaders of MSF. Terribly nice to meet each of you. I remember you lot from before." He's got a kind of sour look on his face when he sees you four.
Huh. Wait, we've
Okay,
met?
He was the guy, Bright Future,
Son of a bitch.
the second in command.
Oh.
You'll have to remind me.
Oh God, he was the other guy who was alongside Thingy.
Alongside Rainier, his fucking
Rainier.
commander.
Oh.
And in character, Kaius just kind of puts his hand on his chin for a moment. He's like he did before. He's like, wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, I remember you now. Okay.
You're Peter Kay.
He kills himself.
Oh crikey.
He looks. So I see you lot have done well for yourselves since you left. Or fled, rather.
You seem the same way.
No, I think left is a better term than fled. I
Yeah.
prefer left.
At least we have the guts to stand here while you're exactly in that.
He looks at Jack. I'm not foolish, I'm prudent.
It's just a fucking glass box. Someone's gonna share it and you're gonna get pieces all over you. You dumb fuck.
Okay, let's test that. Let's test that theory. He yells behind him, Silas, and a man dressed up as a fucking cowboy walks forward, pulls out a revolver that's about as big as your head, and shoots the side of the box.
Oh, I thought that was a rabbi. I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it close enough.
Silas Rux, the rabbi.
Rabbi Cowboy.
So apparently Judaism survived the apocalypse.
Well, of course.
And cowboys. But yeah, like, he shoots it with this giant fuck-off revolver and the bullet just, like, pings off the side, just lands on the floor. I've got some faith in this box.
You really shouldn't open fire at meetings like this. What are you?
You have faith in the box, but you haven't gone up against Jack, have you?
Can't say I have. I'd like to avoid it if at all possible.
Well, you look. It said just mutters from you. Look dumb.
He decides to kind of go off on it a bit. It's like, a fight. You're most safe in a fight. You expect danger, you react to it. Meetings, that's where people die.
Hey Jack, wanna play Go Fish while this guy rambles?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Put those cards away!
Hey Jack, I got a king of heart.
Damn
Do
it.
you have one? You have a king?
No, he lies for his teeth.
Jack, lying is not part of the game.
Fuck. The end of the game and go back to the thing.
Everyone waits for an hour.
No, Go
Wait,
Fish.
it's the play Go Fish.
They get really into it. No, it's like, he says, you've no doubt heard of my reputation. In 4 weeks, I have destroyed 4 territories. MSF, you have been here for several months. You have taken 3 territories. Frank, Sasha, you have been here for over a year. You have done nothing.
Well, to be fair, we're not warmongrels.
I like how between us we're the more confident as we stand in front of our
Yeah.
elites.
Okay, Frank and Sasha take note and try and walk forward, but eventually, it's like, Corman tells you not to approach any further than, like, where Kane is.
She even moved her troops.
He says, I'm not a warmonger myself. The casualties so far have been unfortunate but necessary for my regime. I'm here to offer you something better.
Jack. Well, you say you're not a warmonger, but you call it a regime.
That's because that's what it is. I don't make any bones about it. People
Hey,
can
Jack.
live fine, but if they join me, that's
What?
Please. It's just me, or does this guy remind me of that twat who ran that town outside of town?
What did
What's
you
his
say?
You reminded me of a man we once knew. He blew up.
Oh, bloods.
Even Corman's a bit phased by how candid that was. Says that's
For a moment, I thought you were going to go into a David Bowie reference. And say that he reminds you of the Babe with the power.
That is more than a little unsettling. Anyway, let's face facts here. I'm sure you're each good leaders, but I've got more experience. I've been at this for longer. I could give you greatness, but if you work for me, you will not fear for anything. If you join with me, we will have the most land and the largest army in the ghetto region. We could march north and take the rest of Casa, or we could head down south and eradicate Eren. And Zargo, for that matter.
Oh yeah, what happened to that guy?
He's still there. He's the most powerful force in that area. And he pretty much will be for quite a while yet.
See, you say this and yet you still claim you're not a warmonger. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's
You're
There
kind
are
of sending mixed messages here.
I don't bring war to people who don't deserve it. The Wasteland Warriors, Ozalmuda, the Slavers. I just eradicated those who needed to be killed.
Yet you still go after people. See, the reason we haven't taken much territory is because we only fight defensively.
Well, to be fair, we took out Gridlock, but he was asking for it.
Oh, he was trying to kill us.
Well, he was asking, yeah.
If you join with me, you won't need... When you join with me, there will be a period of war. I won't lie about that. But after it's done, there will be peace.
Yes.
And what will happen in this peace of yours?
You will go back to managing your settlements, you will take orders from me where necessary, but you'll have your own degree of autonomy.
It said just goes up to the king. He stole my fucking idea! He whispers.
Get back in line.
No.
Listen, I'm going to say this. If you leave this meeting without joining me, I won't shoot you in the back. That's only because I want to see the look of regret on your faces later down the line.
So we've got two options: either join with you or go to war. So we can't leave it be.
Can we not
not
coexist?
Well, isn't that arbitrary? Why can't we do that? Why can't we live in peace and being robbed? Live in peace.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Listen to Caius.
Caius
He
is so
sings the right
sorry.
words. It turns out Caius is actually a good singer.
He's an anchor singer.
Ray Corman backs up a bit. Fine. I guess I am a warmonger. It's what I've been raised in. My
Well,
whole
at
life
least
I've
you-
been the one serving others, and now I finally get my chance at power, and I'm going to use it.
Well, at least you took the first step and accepted your faults.
Shut up. He turns and looks behind him. This is not even half of my military. Could you hope to beat this? I've heard of your odds. I've heard of the battle you won against fucking Salinger. But that won't be replicated here. I'm not Salinger.
Okay, then.
I'm confident in our chances.
Well, you never know. We could get a couple of raises.
Get a raise through this box, bitch, he says in character.
Dear God, it's a structure. We can't get raises. Shit.
Christ.
This is too bad. I've got a D10. So yeah. Okay. So let's say we do join you. Let's say that does happen. What changes are there to our way of life? Our way that you say that you don't exactly approve of.
How different could it be, Kane? You'll have your degree, you'll have your personal freedom. I just need a certain number of your people to serve me for defense. I need some of your resources, I need you to contribute food. A certain number of the population will need to do active military service. If people need to go, either so I can make some money to cover our losses, that will just have to be. It's prudent. It's not exactly pretty, but it's what has to be done.
Oh, tough choices. Excuse me while I delegate with the others first.
I'm just going to actually make him roll persuasion against Frank and Sasha. I'm just going to say they are quite low on the table. Like they don't want to give up their autonomy.
He wants to discuss things by having Kane sink under Zed.
Yep.
There's no way you can hear us down here.
Alright. Conference. You gonna do something?
I'm going to roll something real quick.
Yes.
I'll roll
Okay.
Corman's persuasion.
Oh.
Against those two, I'm going to roll his wilds.
Oh,
They are... Frank and Sasha are kind of looking between each other. Frank comes over to the meeting and just Sasha's one says, "I think we might need to take this. Even altogether, we don't stand much to his numbers."
Well, now, beautiful Sasha.
That was
You're
Frank
talking
in
to
this
us.
case. But
Or,
He
or
just talked to
Frank.
Sasha.
Beautiful Frank.
No, he just turns
He's
around
not.
to
He's
Frank.
not half wrong.
He is a beautiful, beautiful
He-
man.
Now, you have to realize we're MSF.
Yeah. No, that's just
the
just
men
all
and women
Sen
who
says.
make the impossible possible.
Row, fight the power.
Kick me into the curb and do the impossible.
Just who the hell do you think I am?
Besides, I said have a multitude of secret weapons.
Oh, we should just call ourselves Team Ligurian at this point.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just gotta go off mic.
Yes, in fact, my trusted scientist Manfred is currently preparing the greatest weapons of our time.
Is that Sasha turns and says, "Is that the man I saw tinkering with a cardboard box?"
It's not a cardboard box.
I kind
It
of
is.
wanted to delegate something where, if we could, have Zed stealthily sneak back towards the SUV and sort of ready it up to barrage them.
Oh, good God! It would have to be a sneak check, and you guys would have to cover him heading away. But it's doable if he
Because
wants.
I'm kind of on the I'm really on the fence about this whole thing. I mean, I like the independence, but
Yeah.
this army, even with us combined, I mean,
It
I'm
would
actually
be a tough order.
I'm even counting them right now. And
Actually, if you look at, hang on, I think I did it in the council notes. Look at open up council requests of the week under
Yeah, I
notes
saw it.
and look. Yeah,
400 people.
Let's say that 400. Okay. Oh,
No.
easy peasy. We just gotta kill 400 of those suckers.
Yeah, like
And
look at
2
fucking-
wild cards.
Yeah,
Maybe
look
even
at
4.
fucking Kane. Like, Jesus Christ, we can take them. We can rumble.
we got
Well-
we got one guy with a ladle. We
Yeah.
can do this.
Like, as
Oh.
for Frank and Sasha, they're not exactly inspired. Like, we brought you along in case he tried to kill us. But if he's offering this, it might be in our best interests.
Well, it's,
No. No,
Dear,
it is
dear,
not,
dear.
It is not in our interest to sideline with this guy. He hasn't been exactly specific about what we would give up, what we'd lose from this. What about our people? What would they lose from this? You're talking about drafting them in for wars and things like that. Obviously, Carter City is a cool and violent place, but we do not, under any circumstances, I do not want to put my people through a regime such as this. That's what I'm trying to get them out of.
yeah, and besides,
And I'm going
probably
to roll
ruined it.
persuasion to keep them like from side.
Actually, yeah, persuade roll.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 to that because I like it.
Okay, I just roll my
Besides-
wild. This.
it would ruin the thief business.
Oh, was that 10 for your first
Yeah.
persuasion? Okay, so that's an 8, so that's success in a race.
8-3.
I'll give you.
Yes.
All right, Frank and Sasha are back on board. Like, we might need, but if we go to war with them, we might need to do some conscription ourselves with these numbers.
Well, what I'm thinking is, did you remember we mentioned a little trap in advance? That little thing we planned out with the hotel and everything?
Oh,
Just in
that was a
case.
leisure centre, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leisure Centre, that was it. With the underground tunnels.
Yeah, there's tunnels all over this place.
Well, it might be a good idea to get some of the guys into work on this.
At this moment, Jack is sort of turned away and is just looking towards Ray and pretty much his army. And he's almost in the sort of thing where he's just going to step forward and start, like, shooting him more questions about what the hell we'd get out of all this.
As you take a few steps forward, Silas Rux does, like, grab his revolver and, like, raise it a bit. He looks to Corman, who just kind of shakes his head, and he lowers the revolver. Go on.
You know, I've heard you talk, but you haven't exactly really been specific. we just had a little bit of a meeting, and what exactly are we getting out of all this?
Protection. Numbers. What? You were there at Fort Bright Future when it burned. We lost because we didn't have the numbers.
Again, remind me, Bright Future. That
Fort
was
Bright Future when you were sent in to kill that guy, grab a mystical knife, and the place got attacked and set on fire, and you guys were having a fight on the wall.
Didn't we set on
Oh,
fire?
yeah.
Was that where Largo was?
That was where
Yeah.
you find. That was
Yeah.
where you found Largo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I
it
remember.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Corman. I was like.
He doesn't.
there was
He
that-
he recognizes that you guys were there and that you got out, but he doesn't know that you were sent in specifically to fuck with it.
Oh, damn it, I forgot exactly what I was going to say. Sorry, Tam, what were you saying? Like, because he was missing out a few details, wasn't he? So
Yeah,
what we'd get out of it.
basically like how the lives of our people would like basically be under his regime, and like obviously as Kane was looking through the windows, like as we were heading to this point, he knows that people seemed a bit skittish and everything like that, so obviously it can't all be sunshine and rainbows.
Now,
Before you ask me any questions, and he's kind of like saying this to all of you, those of you in MSF, you've been here since before what happened at Fort Bright Future. Why were you there when it burned?
Wait, what? What? Nah, we weren't there. What are you talking about?
I recognize each of you. You wanted to
Oh,
be a farmer,
no, it was
Kane.
my-
The rest of you were in my militia. Why
Oh,
would the
no.
4 leaders of a gang in this city come out to the countryside to join a fort and then come back and re-establish their leadership in one day?
Oh no, that was not me. That was my brother,
Jed.
Ted.
Oh,
Ted. Yes, Ted.
That's the oldest lie in the book, Zed.
you haven't heard the
No,
rest of it.
no, I have a brother named Ted.
He put-
Be that
get-
as it may.
Oh yeah, wasn't that a character you hold up?
No, he rolled up like the fucking knight with every gun in the universe.
I mean, Ted is a magnificent fisher, you know.
As am I.
But he usually kind of. Yes, Ted. Ted. Yes.
He doesn't exactly buy that. Oh, I'm guessing all your identical twins were there.
Yes, and no, Ted was
Well,
not there.
if it's more than one other person, then they're not twins.
That's true. He doesn't say in character. He doesn't acknowledge the semantic flaw or the syntax flaw.
Kane, I think you should take this one.
Yeah, I don't think we actually answered his question.
Yeah, he's just kind of waiting for an answer now.
So what were we doing there?
Yeah.
Well, what we were doing there was
You know,
we were
yeah,
taking
I've seen
the
sites.
paid vacation
Yes.
for ourselves. So we wanted to see the sites and see how the great leaders of
Wait,
Thought
you
by
were
Future
paid?
were getting on.
Roll
Yes.
persuasion at a -2. I'm sorry.
No, and Kai's just kind of looks to Kane in like a mock, like horror, not horror, like surprise, like you're paid.
I think so.
We were paid.
Yeah,
'cause
technically.
In a sense.
No one told me you guys were getting paid for that vacation. I feel ripped off now.
What?
He's alright, he's not completely convinced. He's like, not completely.
He's a man with a little bit of common sense.
Yeah, has that little edge of not being a complete fucking dolt.
Yeah, but to be fair,
God.
he doesn't have any reason to not believe us.
You know,
Aside from being incredibly pissed off.
I think Jack at this point is like, you know what? Let me tell you something, mate. At least I have the balls to stand here outside of a fucking glass dome. At least I have the dignity to walk around my streets who wants to build a good community. Shut it a minute. At least I will stand here and say that I want the good for my people. I don't hide behind glass in my guards. I stand truthfully.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a Benny for that, but Corman has a kind of smile on his face, and we're dead. He just kind of like raises his hand, turns around, looks to his soldiers, and then he points at Jack, and in unison, all of them raise a rifle at you.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye. I'll tell Largo
Roll
that
spirit.
Me.
Yes.
I'll tell Largo that the apartment is his now.
Actually, let me check again.
And because Caius doesn't know where this is going, he kind of stands a bit like there, in front of Jack.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, you stand firm with like 60 rifles pointed at you.
Set the backs off a bit. MSF Elite, cover me. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, this is a good chance. Zed,
Yeah.
just take
Yeah,
the
everyone is looking at Jack right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my stealth. Let's see. Did I
Okay.
get? Yes, I got a +2.
Stand back.
Do I get the minus
No.
for my stealth?
Yeah, -4, which for you
Oh,
is just a -2, so...
Jack, I stand with
Hey,
you.
do I get a plus
Not
or
letting you
something?
get hurt.
Can I get a plus or something if my MSF dudes cover me?
Hang
Oh
on,
yeah,
wait.
fine. We'll just make it flat in this case.
We'll let Zed do his thing first. And then
Alright.
we'll do our character thing.
I'll run to the car.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get
so
to the...
you disappear in the crowd.
Yeah, like, Corman's just looking at Jack.
Actually, this is a good point. They're all focused on me.
Yeah, like, Corman looks at Jack and says, "You're either the stupidest man alive, the bravest, or both. The three of you, actually."
Well, I can take credit for being the stupidest. I can't read or write.
I think they get it from me.
Don't take another step further.
I really hope Jack left the keys in the car.
He did.
It's got a fluffy dice on it.
You know, Silas, I haven't seen a man hit by 50 bullets all at once.
You ain't laying a finger on my friend.
Be that as it may.
The power of friendship.
I think you three had best excuse yourself from this meeting. Wasn't there a little gutter snipe with you?
Hey! said just frankly sits in the car like, okay, should I ram him or should I run away myself?
Oh yeah, he has to
Ram him, run
Shit.
away self.
Well,
He's
I
gonna-
figured
he's gonna have to
use
roll-
the gun turret.
Oh yeah, well that's what I was thinking. But he's gonna have to move it because I parked it down a little bit.
Can I just look
Yeah.
at something quickly, even though I shouldn't be giving you guys knowledge in this instance, because you should be looking at the options you have, but where is that cheat sheet? Because isn't there like a suppression move where you can just fucking wreck a bunch of people at once?
Well, I think I still have to drive it up there, so I might as well just ram it into him.
He's gonna have to roll a driving check.
That's the thing.
Well, hang on. Well, you can do that if you want. I'm just
Yeah,
checking
let-
some stuff. This might be the stupidest idea yet.
Hang on, let's wait a minute. Let's have a look in the book just quickly.
Because
Bit of-
he's like, at this point, he just says, "I think you should leave. I think you should leave, each of you. Frank and Sasha can stay, but you're clearly not following along here."
There
I'll give-
doesn't seem to be a suppression thing.
Oh, there is. Page
I was looking at
71.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay. Instead of attacking specific targets, characters with fully automatic weapons can spray an area with lead in hopes of killing or suppressing a larger number of victims. To suppress an area, the attacker places a medium burst template on the battlefield and makes a single shooting roll, regardless of the weapon's rate of fire. Include the standard modifiers for range, floor, or penalty, and any other miscellaneous factors, but ignore the target's modifiers, if any, such as being prone or in cover.
Jesus. Lead.
The
Christ.
attack misses the sprays off target and has no effect. Access for all bottom targets in the area makes spirit rolls, adding any current ones. Those who fail are shaken, those who roll a 1 are actually hit. If I uses 5 times the weapon's rate of firing bullets. A weapon with rate of fire, for example, uses 15 bullets.
And the gun that this thing is using is a World War II era 50 cal machine gun.
What's that
2d10
shooting
damage.
die? Does he
I
have a
think it's
shooting die?
D6. I believe it's a D6.
Oh boy.
Actually, do any of you use the character sheet in Roll20 in this one?
Oh no, I'm so used to
I've
Mythwave
been
as well.
I've been stopping using it because I'm getting some weird things on my sheet. Like it says my toughness is 9. Wait.
I used the roll 21.
Oh no, never mind. It incorporates armor into
Yeah.
the max. So
Yeah, the Roll21 actually works quite well because it
it's come
a lot.
it's come a fairly long way since we last used it in this game.
Yeah.
But basically, I use it in the in Golf's game because it works pretty handily.
I'm actually start using it now. The only problem is that it's a bit harder to track like weapons and stuff.
Are we all
So I have
here?
have to put them.
Yeah,
into-
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm all here. I'm just I'm wondering whether or not we're gonna let Zed do his thing.
Yeah.
What is Zed's thing? Oh yeah, nothing ripped.
Attempting to 1 drive and 2 ram who?
Corman, I guess.
Well, Zed is currently pondering if he should be a awful bastard and leave you guys.
And wow.
But Zed, in that moment, Zed found something inside himself. His balls.
His heart,
And his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
his greed grew 3 sizes that day.
It's amazing that someone can realize they have a heart as they plan to run over another human being with an SUV.
Or probably just drive up and just pay and spray.
I did look at the suppressive fire rules. It might help, but well, he's too far away to make too much utilization of it.
So I would have to drive it up there anyway.
Well, it
Pretty
depends.
much.
What's the range on the gun?
It's far greater than this map. Like, it shouldn't actually be a problem. I'll tell you what the gun is, actually, as I just go and grab the gear. Oh, it is an M2 Browning. 2d10 damage. The range, short range is up to 50 feet. So, yeah, they're in short range by this weapon's
Yeah,
caliber.
considering this entire thing is in inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do? Because right now he's like saying you should leave.
Well. Oh. Tough call. If we play it wrong, we are going to get at least 50 people shooting at us all at once. We're out in the open.
Maybe this is a time where we should just walk away.
Yeah. Walk away. Walk away for a bit. What are Frank and Sasha doing? in this
They
time?
are sticking around, but when they kind of like look at you, they kind of give you looks like, "What should we follow?"
Did I say this out loud or?
No, they're just looking at you. It's like,
Well, what are we doing? Are we gonna just walk
I
around?
say we fight them, but
I want to fight them, but
yeah.
fuck.
Because if we're walking away, I'm flipping him the bird.
Yeah.
charming.
I mean, like, I want to get out of this with us.
Alive.
Well, I mean, us making a good impact.
Yeah.
But after that, I mean, I feel like I need to prove my worth after that rousing speech.
Yeah.
You did. You had 50 guns pointed at you and you didn't flinch.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I kind of just thought that'd be quite easy in, Savage Worlds.
Well,
I gave you a Benny.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Thank you. I want another.
give me all the bennies. Basically, I just nod stoically to both Sasha and Frank and basically just say it's up to you. That's kind of like what I pass on to them.
All right, now we're in a Walking Dead situation. I got to pick Jack's got to make the choice.
Frank
Your
will
save file
remember
has been
this.
corrupted.
Oh fuck! Again?
Oh, God,
Damn
I
you,
just
Telltale.
realized- I just realized Ray reminds me of what's his face. Was it Carver?
General.
Carver? Could be Carver.
Was his name Carver from
You
season
talking
2?
about you talking about the guy who had the Home Depot?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Carver.
yeah. Reminds me of him. It's really weird.
Voiced by Michael Madsen. So, what do you do?
What do we
Run
do?
away.
I walk away dramatically and slowly. And like okay, my long coat is just like a whoosh in the wind. And basically I say, I personally decline.
I guess
What say you, other members of MSF?
They all all of them all the ones with guns just kind of hit them into the ground percussively. Aye, sir, and they just turn and start walking back towards the van.
Yeah.
Seth just sits in the van. How the fuck do you start this thing?
I think Jack just looks at Ray and pretty much just says, "I guess we're done here," and just starts walking.
Jesus Christ, how many keys does Jack have in his fucking keychain? What does this go?
Yeah, he owns 15 sheds.
All I'm doing is
Why?
all equipped with gruel.
Is this the
secret
one?
gruel stash.
Hedgehogs can float.
Do each of you turn and leave then?
I'd say so, yeah. Unless you guys got anything different.
Caius flipped in bird, Zed's in a car.
Yep.
Jack pretty much insulted him to his face, and Kane declined.
Yep.
It takes a few seconds as you're walking away, then Sasha turns, and it takes Frank the longest, but he turns as well.
Oh, yes, yes.
Sasha kind of runs up beside Jack and says, "I hope I'm not going to regret this decision."
Here said from a distance, honking the horn. Hurry up, or I will drive home without you.
From behind, you just hear the sound of 50 people turning and walking away. Corman is walking away as well. Granted, 2 people are carrying his glass dome.
Oh, that fucker his glass dome.
You leave unattacked.
Phew.
He was true to his word. There was no ambush on the way back out.
Well, guys.
I'll drive home.
No, and Jack just gets into the van casually, just pushes him over.
No.
And because
No,
it's 9 o'clock, I doubt I'll be able to do what I wanted to do next. So, do you mind if I end on a cliffhanger?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Okay, well, unless you guys want to do some other character stuff first,
I'm good with it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I was
All right.
thinking maybe doing that work things instead. To actually earn some money from the Wasteland Warriors. Actually, nah.
we could say that for next time, but
Yeah. If you have to go, then yeah.
it's not really have to go. It's just I'm getting a bit tired and out of my thing because it's first time running in a couple of weeks,
Sure thing.
and next session's going to be a little bit different. But I'm going to do something I haven't done. Just so you guys get back to the bar. An hour or so passes. It's getting to be about 5 in the afternoon, and there's bleeping on the radio. Who is it at the radio anyway?
Manfred.
Manfred just
I was
kind of
about-
walks.
I
Manfred
was about
walks
to
up.
say it's Free Dog.
Manfred walks up to Kane and says, couple of our people just reported a problem.
What's that?
They're saying there's vehicles headed right for the bar, driving really quick.
Alright, guys, buckle down.
Oh boy!
Buckle down. Any non-combatants, leave immediately. Take the
Des-
designated evacuation routes.
Yeah, okay. Though everyone just starts heading out.
Set points
Ricky Henway kind of walks up and says, "Hey, you pay me a pretty penny. I'll help out whatever you got."
Hey Jeff, can you give him like 3 beers for like a week for this?
I'll take it, says Ricky. Jeff complies. At that point, a guy walks in from the back.
Old man George, hide.
A guy walks in from the front, war axe in hand, looks around and says, "So, which one of you is Kane?" Des runs in from the back and says, "Guys, there's people coming in from the alleyways."
Oh well.
And in the distance, you hear cars driving very quickly towards the bar.
Manfred, George, do you remember how to fight? Oh yes, yes.
Well,
Actually,
guys,
no.
hope
Actually,
you wrote
no.
your wills.
George and Manfred, take cover behind the bar. They must protect our beer.
Jeff and Largo go to the back. Jeff takes a shotgun with him. It's also pretty bad because the council members are in the basement right now. They were having a meeting.
Is there a spare gun so we can give to Manfred and George?
There are guns about. Jeff had his shotgun behind the bar. For sake of it, gang inventory is local, so you can give them stuff.
Yes.
And I'll leave it there for now.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's a good cliffhanger, isn't it? Like, oh god, we're about to die.
I think we are.
Yeah. So, do we get any XP?